Hey everybody, I am on for the midweek message reveal Wednesday, January 17th. All right, welcome. So switch things up a little bit this week and chose different cards from different decks just for funsies, just to see how this will go. I'm going to be doing some experimenting here with the midweek message. It's been something I've been working on for years, as you know, for many of you that have seen me every week. And I don't know, I'm kind of feeling a little creative, and that's something that I've been wanting to kind of mix up. So you might see me experimenting here a little bit. Would love to hear your feedback, so please always leave that for me. And let's see, as far as this week is concerned, we are in our last week of Capricorn season before we move next week into Aquarius, the rebellious freethinker of the astrological planes, that brings in a different way of doing things, that wants to abolish structures and come up with a different perspective and show it and express it and do it for the good of the greater whole. So that energy is coming through. We do have Mercury that moved into Capricorn as well this week, and with the conjunction, we also have Pluto that's moving from Capricorn into Aquarius. And this is something that we haven't experienced. Pluto can typically be a generational planet. So it's going to move into Aquarius and then retrograde back into Capricorn and then back and forth about 5 times. So we're going to have a lot of push and pull with our structures. Pluto is always going to make something transform. It is the planet that is also connected with scorpionic energy. Fixed signs are going to be experiencing a lot of the effects of this as far as the emotional sort of side of things. So don't be surprised if you're feeling a little bit touchy around things that are happening or feeling a little bit unstabilized. That is just the energy coming in, because we all need to get on the collective good foot in order to make a change. And Pluto energy paired with Aquarius is going to make sure that that happens. So stay open and just allow yourself to feel what you feel without connecting too much of a story to it, which is what we should do anyways as we become more aware and more expansive through our spiritual awakening, or the human shedding process as it is. All right, so just for a second here, if you have not subscribed, please like, subscribe, share this stuff for me, especially on YouTube. That would be awesome, because I'd love to expand my reach, and I'm looking to do more work here on YouTube as well. So please feel free to make sure that you are connected so you are the first to know, and be a part of my community. All right, so I'm going to jump into the cards. And like I said, this week we chose from 3 different groups, and it's just rando switch up, and let me know what you think. All right, so group 1, if you picked one, your card is whale. You have the animal card this week. I'm trying to get my light situation here. There we go. All right. Now, whales have this intergalactic energy just naturally, as being these huge magical creatures of this planet. And they do a lot of grounding of what it is that we need emotionally into the core of the earth. So what's happening with you, one, and it even says here, live as a fully conscious being. You've really kind of come to terms with something that you've learned, something about yourself. Your own personal awareness is expanding. This is a place where you've experienced a level of this understanding about yourself at one point, but now another layer of it has kind of been a husk of yourself from a past circumstance has kind of fallen off. And you're in a different space now where you can understand a previous wounding sort of situation, or a difficult obstacle that you overcame in your past. It's kind of come back around again, and now you're seeing it in a different way. It's almost like you're understanding that you needed to go through the previous situation in order to have the tools to deal with what it is that you're currently learning about yourself. And it can be humbling, because there's a certain sense of, how come I didn't know myself at this depth? But it's literally an emotional process, okay? So the whale energy coming through to kind of ground you down into your solar plexus, so the trueness of who you are, right above the navel, a feeling of, this is who I am, and this is what I stand for, and this is my ability to trust in myself and my uniqueness. paired with the blue energy of the throat chakra, so being able to express that out to others and communicate that information, as well as the green that's really connected here, which is the heart chakra connecting to the compassion itself and the cosmic heart of the universe. So this is where you're starting to see, oh, I am connected to all of these things, or there are aspects of me that, are no longer as seeing myself as the only thing that there can be. I see myself in connection to other people and other people's experiences, and therefore feel a sense of connectivity to others. All right, so it's a really awesome opportunity for you there. 1. 2, if you chose 2, your card is North, which is expansion. It also is the card number 1. So also connecting to the energies of January this month, there's something that went down with you guys back on the 11/11, or the 1/11 portal, which was just last week. So you're coming into almost a level of, I'm hearing like bravery, courageousness, like you're kind of putting your money where your mouth is, like, insert idiom here that says that you're putting forth an effort in order to make something change. And that is the direction, your true north, that you are guiding yourself by, is this little teeny tiny, come on camera, little teeny tiny, looks like a lighthouse, but I'm seeing this in my mind's eye, I see this more as the individual. So you are your own beacon. You are your own guiding light, is the message coming through. So know that, and especially with the energy of 1 being the end all be all, the connection to the universe, similar to what we were talking about here, that feeling of being a part of everything. You are also learning to honor what it is that you want and you believe is right for you in your life, and you're moving forward in this existence, in your reality. So you're taking responsibility and making the expansion happen. Yeah, you have some luck, and you have people who are pulling for you, and you have ancestors that are coming through, and you might be even dreaming about them, people from your past or those that have passed on, and that is just a little bit more of an oomph to try and keep you going on the right track. But you need to be the one that's following the nudges. So if you're not open to it, the expansion can't happen. If you aren't allowing yourself to be led, even by your higher self, which is really who is in communication with you right now. So there's a lot happening through dreams that you are going to kind of be a little thrown off by. You might be having a reoccurring dream that hasn't come around for a while, or it came up at a different point in your life when you were feeling more creative or feeling more risk-takey, takerish. Yeah, those are real words. So now that energy is kind of coming through. So you can trust this. But no one's going to be able to do it for you aside from you. So this is where you're going to have to put in the work. All right. Thank you, 2. All right. And if you chose 3, your card is Play. Very foo-foo happy. Getting like bubble bath action. Okay. And this says, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. I'm getting a real desire, and even like a taste, I almost can taste it. Citrus. There's a real need for an amplification of citrus for whomever's in 3. So that might be amping up your vitamin C. It also is going to be something that's going to help kind of detox the vibe that you're going through, because you really haven't allowed yourself to relinquish control and let yourself kind of just breathe and relax. And this has been the last 6 weeks. And it kind of hit ahead right around New Year's. So the last couple weeks, this is something to where maybe you've been feeling especially drained, or even a little cautious about what to do moving forward. The thing is that you can't really have a plan around this right now. There's no plan around being more productive. That's not going to help you in this situation. You need to kind of dial it back and allow yourself to have some fun, and also work on getting some lime, lemon, orange into some water. Eat some pineapple tidbits, get yourself some citrusiness in there to kind of help even out there's like, an emotional sort of sludge that you guys are going through. Now, granted, if this is something that is, outside of the realm of normal for you, I am not a medical professional. Please seek the appropriate person who has all of those credentials, not me. Okay. But there is a desire to kind of soak in the relaxation of what you've been going through for the last 6 to 7 months. there's been almost a closing of something, a chapter that has ended. And then there was kind of a resurgence, like I said, around the last 6 weeks to New Year's. And then moving forward into now, you're kind of realizing that you need to offload something in order to redirect and regroup. So if you're not filling your cup, you're going to have some issues doing that. So allow yourself, go out to dinner, go see a movie, go roller skating, go play outside, go read a book, sleep in, take a bubble bath. Allow yourself to have some fun. And don't be so serious, all right? Because life's about actually enjoying yourself and being happy and finding what it is that gives you joy. So if you're not allowing yourself moments to at least even mentally for 5 minutes a day daydream into that space, then you ain't living. Okay? So please live, because you're awesome and you deserve it. Okay, so those are the messages this week. Would love to hear your feedback, so please leave that below. Please make sure that you are following and subscribing so we are able to be in communication with each other for all of the cool stuff that I have going on. Would love to work with you. I have lots of options. Please check out my website, blah, 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 and connect with me. I would love to work with you. So I hope you have a great rest of the week. Go easy on yourself. There's a lot of kind of like up and down pinging energy. Just know that things are shifting and the world is shifting and everyone needs to get on the same page in order for us to make any real change. So take that into account, okay? Take it all with a grain. All right. Wow. Big love. Peace out.